What's up, guys? You a little back for more PackCrackers. I got some Unstable. Now, if you're not familiar with Unstable, it's kind of a joke set. It's not to be taken too seriously. So if you're not familiar with it, don't be in the comments being like that doesn't make any sense. But if you're not familiar with the unsets of Magic the Gathering, it started with either Unhinged or Unglued, one or the other, and the one that wasn't first was second, as it turns out. And then it was Unstable. The first two were like years ago, and they brought it back a couple years ago for Unstable, which is kind of cool. Not a whole lot of none of these cards are legal in any kind of tournaments in any way. These are really fun to draft, though. I'll tell you that much. This has no. I have this like hair tie on my finger. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with this video, but it's there. But anyway, I'm gonna open up this Unstable. A quick fun facts about Unstable. I created. There's 5, I guess, guilds in Unstable. Each, is 2 colors. Um, so uh, I built different Unstable pack or Unstable decks based around those guys. And me and my friends played. Uh, at work with Unstable, and it was a lot of fun because there's a lot of funny cards in the unsets. So I'm going to go through these real quick. You're probably not as familiar with these as you would be with some of the other cards, but I'll go over the uncommons and any rares or mythics I get. First, I got Capital Offense. This is, I'll go over every one of them. Capital Offense says target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of times a capital letter appears in its rules text. Ignore reminder text and flavor text. And none of the words here are capital, not in the title of the card, not in the type, nothing. Wrench Rigger. Goblin Rigger. When it enters the battlefield, it assembles a contraption. Contraptions are another mechanic of the set. We'll get to them. There's probably one here. Stinging Scorpion. These are the host creature slash augment creature cards where you can take a head of one card and put it on the body of another card and it'll do something. Defective Detective can't be blocked, and when it enters the battlefield, if a person outside the game chooses a card, looks at target opponent's hand, and chooses a card from it, that player reveals that card. Cool. It's another one, Eager Beaver, one of the host creature cards. Old Guard, Cyborg Soldier. You can pay a white, tap this, and tap target creature without reminder text. Okay. Delighted Killbot. Hammer Jammer. When it enters the battlefield, roll a 6-sided die. Hammer Jammer enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the result. Whenever you roll a die, remove all +1/+1 counters from it, and then put a number of +1/+1 counter on it. +1/+1 counters equal to that result. Phew. Here we go. Here's another part. The other half of the host augment. This is the augment card. Half shark, half blank, and we'll get to that later. We got a Hammerfest Boomtacular. Sounds awesome, right? It's an enchantment. Whenever you cast a spell with a Goblin Explosioneer's watermark, that's the bomb and the dynamite. One of the guilds, again. Hammerfest Boomtacular deals 2 damage to target creature or player. My rare is Grusilda Monster Masher. 3 a black and a red. It's a zombie villain. It's 4/4. Combined, enchanted, and equipped creatures you control have menace. You can pay 3 black and red, tap this, put 2 target creature cards from graveyards onto the battlefield combined into 1 creature under your control. Its power is equal to their total power, its toughness equal to their total toughness, and it has their names, mana cost, types, tech boxes, etc. And these are the full art cards. Every pack you get a full art land card, which are really nice and worth a lot of money. Worth more than any kind of almost any other card in the set. And I got some contraptions here and shiny token, but on the back full art token, which is cool. But I got dictation quillograph. Whenever you crank dictation quillograph until end of turn, target creature gains. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. I got a mythic rapid prototyper. not great, not worth really anything. But whenever you crank this, create an XX colorless construct artifact creature token, where X is the number of artifacts you control. And whenever you crank Twiddle Stick Charger, which is the other one I got, tap or untap target creature. But yeah, I had to go over the augment and everything. Here's how they would work. You'd first play one of the host creatures, whether it be the Stinging Scorpion or Eager Beaver. Then you play an augment card for its augment cost. And you can have half shark, half beaver. Let me get that in a frame, because none of that probably made sense to you. Have been watching the screen that I'm recording on, so hopefully most of the video actually had the cards in them. Or you could have a half shark, half scorpion, which is even scarier. So that's unstable. Tell me your favorite unstable card, if you have one, or your favorite uncard in general. If there's any that you like, let me know about them. My favorite all-time uncard is BFM, the Big Furry Monster. It's actually 2 cards. It costs 15 mana, and you have to play both cards at once. And you get like a 99/99 beast creature out, which is good. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That was Unstable. I'll have more serious packs in the future, or maybe I won't. Who's to say? But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Later.